Hi guys, today we are going to make this hair mask together. Do well to subscribe to the channel if you are new. This channel is all about hair growth recipes. Today we are doing Ayurvedic hair mask and we are starting with moringa powder. Guys, if you haven't used moringa on your hair before, this is the time for you to use moringa. Moringa is one of the most important ingredients in Ayurvedic space. It really boosts hair growth. It contains vitamin A, vitamin B, and omega-3 fatty acids. All these nutrients nourish the hair and promote hair growth. Our next ingredient is fenugreek powder. Guys, if you haven't used fenugreek, what are you waiting for? Fenugreek is one of my favorite because when you add water to fenugreek, it gives you a slimy consistency. Do you know that studies have shown that fenugreek can exhibit a significant reduction in hair loss? Meaning, if you use fenugreek for a long while, you will see how your hair loss will really reduce. Our third but not least ingredient is henna powder. Henna is one of the Ayurvedic herbs you can use on your hair to reduce excessive hair fall. It's also good for dandruff. If you have dandruff on your hair, you can use henna consistently and you'll realize that your dandruff will be reduced and eventually vanish or disappear from your scalp. All these three ingredients have something in common. They all promote hair growth. When you are done mixing your herbs, you add warm water to it, just little by little, so that you don't end up adding so much water. I'm using warm water because I just want it to melt down a bit quicker than my other ones I've done. So warm water just quickens the process or just speeds up the process. That's why I'm using warm water. Yes, and it's important to strain this because if you don't strain it, you're going to have a lot of residue. So the trick here is you have to make sure that your herb is a bit light, the consistency is light, so that you can strain it and still get enough goodies in this mask. So I've mixed every ingredient here, and one of the importance of adding warm water is because fenugreek reacts very well with warm water. When you put fenugreek in warm water, it makes it very slimy. So this consistency becomes very slimy, making it easy for it to be applied on the hair. So you can see that I'm adding more warm water so that it's very easy for me to strain it using my cloth or anything. I just want to ask, have you used Ayurveda on your hair before? If you haven't, please, we are entering into a new year. Take advantage of Ayurvedic herbs. They are really affordable and they could be the best decision you make for your hair next year. So add it and just stir it slowly and gently so you don't spill it over, because henna stains a lot, and if you're not careful, you're going to stain white surfaces like what you can see in this video. I ended up staining quite a lot of places, but then I learned my lesson and I want you to also learn your lesson. I mentioned earlier that if you want to have easy straining, you have to make sure the consistency is light. So I added honey here, and in my correction, it's best to add honey after you have strained it, because when you add honey here and you strain it, you end up throwing some part of these herbs away and you end up losing some part of the honey as well. I also added olive oil. Honey and olive oil have really good properties for hair growth. So I added honey and olive oil to boost hair growth and then also improve the hair shine on my hair so that I wouldn't really dry out my hair so much. It will still keep my hair moisturized even without adding moisture to it after applying the product. So I mentioned all these 5 ingredients. You may ask me, can I use all? You don't have to use all if you don't have everything. You can just use only moringa, or you can use only henna, or you can use only neem powder. It depends on what you have available, but it's important. One thing that I will not take out is the honey and the olive oil. They are really important. So right now that I have the consistency I want, I just go ahead and then strain them so that I get a smooth texture. When you are straining, it's very difficult, so you have to keep on adding water back to it so that it becomes light, so that you're able to get some of the nutrients out. So I wanted to do it off camera because it was really a lot of work here. Then I added more honey and more olive oil for additional moisture and humectant properties. Now that our hair mask is set, you can either decide to cover it and let it sit for a while before using it, or you can just use it like that. Use it like that because I use hot water to quicken the process, so it's really well infused. But if you use cold water, you have to leave it there for a while for it to do its work. So stir it well and make sure that the oil is well penetrated into, or the oil is well distributed into the mask. Some parts shouldn't have oil more than the other, and the honey is also well distributed throughout, because if you don't do that, you are going to have some parts being too oily and other parts being dry. Now let's go to the beautiful part. The beautiful part is the application. The part that is a bit messy, but is usually one of the fun. Can you really look at the consistency and the sliminess? It looks like I even added fenugreek. I even added flax seed. No, fenugreek seed did the magic here. It has a little bit of sliminess. So this is my hair. The first mask I didn't make it this light, and I also didn't strain it. So life is all about learning from your mistakes. So this one, I'm strained it, and then I also made it light so that it's easy to penetrate into my hair. This is my hair, and this is almost like a pre-poo step. So after this, then I go on and then add my shampoo to my hair. This is a good treatment for the scalp because, as I mentioned earlier, henna is also good for dandruff. So if you add this on your scalp, you should know that it has a lot of goodies for your scalp as well. So this is a good treatment for the scalp as well. So make sure that you spread this on your hair and your scalp. One of the most exciting things about this treatment is it makes your hair very curly. Like, if you haven't seen your curl pattern yet, please try this. You really love it. It makes your hair really curly. You're able to tell the part of your hair that's weak. You're able to tell if your hair is like, I don't know, but it gives you, when you use it on your natural hair, you are able to tell some definition that, okay, this is really my black hair. My black hair is healthy and curly. So I apply it throughout my hair, as you see in this video. Make sure you focus on the ends, as I mentioned earlier, because the ends is the oldest part of your hair, so that it also gets more goodies as it should. When you are done from here, wear your steamer cap or your shower cap for about 30 minutes and allow it to do its work on your scalp. It will infuse, penetrate, feed your roots and all that, and strengthen your hair as well. You can do this once in a month depending on how you wash your hair. You can also do this every time you wash your hair, just to add Ayurvedic boost to your hair. Guys, this is where I'll be ending this video. Let me know what you think. When you are done with this step and you wear your steamer cap, go ahead and shampoo everything out, like wash everything out, deep condition your hair as usual, and then moisturize your hair and style. Don't forget to moisturize your hair, because sometimes it may really dry out your hair. It doesn't mean that it's not a good treatment. It's very good, but you should be careful so it doesn't dry out your hair. So when you're done, do well to moisturize your hair very well. I'll see you guys later in my next video. Don't forget to save this video so you'll be able to incorporate it into your next watch day. Do well to subscribe if you are new to the channel. As I said earlier, this channel is all about hair growth. Till next time, bye, and thank you for watching.